What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Code Study Sesh at OSRS AFK. We are really struggling through this lesson. And I will say it's not very fruitful because the lesson leaves out so much important information. Like, I would never know to do this since I already see that everything's being created here. That's the part I don't like. But I gotta be honest as I move through these, so I'm not just gonna blindly say everything's fucking good when it's not. You know what I'm saying? Some people would say a skill issue though, I'll admit. Import time, okay. U.uid config queries handle create user. Yeah, you see this is the part where I was looking at earlier, where it's just like what do you do to map this stuff? But Boots told me that you could just feed user in because it's already done for you on this side. And this is what I don't like. It's like, okay, I believed you. You know, I kind of feel let's change that to U. Let's paste that and then go RESP. That should fix things, I think. But at what cost, yo? Like this was completely left out of the lesson. I don't like that. Like, the thing about the lessons, and now that we're in an age of AI, it's like you may as well just give all the information up front to learn the thing, and then just let us put together with the pieces of said things once we know how to do it. But making us figure out how to do it in the first place or struggle to find it kind of takes away from the ability to learn it. So that's my kind of gripe with this lesson. I don't think anyone's gonna watch this, but this is just for myself as a note. It's like I would rather learn how to do the thing properly and then apply it rather than try to figure out how to apply it and then not really learn anything, because the end goal of this is to learn. If we're doing a course, we're not building something where you have to actually just build stuff like for the purpose of shipping. But I digress. We'll run that again. We'll paste this 201 ID. I see the ID now. Response body ID. I don't see any red. Okay, so it looks like this is working now. 540 EXP. Create a chirp. I'm curious, what is this? Okay, there's a bunch on auth. There's a bunch on authorization and authentication. Webhooks, okay. Understanding how to use webhooks, and then what else is left? Documentation. Okay. Collections and singletons. Create a chirp. So first let's start by closing the server and then adding stuff. Okay, make sure everything's clean. Now we have to create a chirp. Well, this is good because I need to learn auth and authorization, authentication, authorization, but I also have to do it the proper way. One sec. I want to leave feedback though, so I'll report this. But yeah, keep it respectful as usual. I wonder. These are those times of day where I just have like random thoughts and I'm just like, what would life be like if you couldn't taste anything? Like, would you overeat if you couldn't taste? I think the reason people overeat, like I would say even myself in general, is because things taste really good, like candy or chips and shit like that. So it's like, and if you can't taste, you're more prone to eat the things that are healthier because they don't taste as good. So like, if I need to eat like a raw onion, or like fucking garlic or ginger or just raw ingredients, like would that, I wonder like how much taste plays into as a factor into your like caloric intake. Because like this protein shake, like I'm still sipping on it. I fucking hate the flavor. It tastes like chalky and like shitty, honestly. Like that's why I prefer eating solid foods now. I'd rather just blend fucking chicken breast than drink a protein shake nowadays, because I just don't want to taste the protein. Getting 200 grams of protein in is fucking disgusting. Like I'll try to get like 150 on a regular, because like it's just a lot, but it does make you feel fuller if anything. Ugh, fucking disgusting. These days, I just don't want to eat as much. Standard crowd operations for chirps. A chirp is just a short message that a user can post to the API, like a tweet. Add a post API chirps handler. Okay, I can do that. Okay, so I could just add to post. So I could do this, API chirps. I'm just doing it backwards. This API config. Well, it should be. But it's not config, so I can just go handler chirps. So I could create the function. These are all API config. This is handler validate chirp. Accepts a JSON payload with a body field. Okay. Accepts a JSON body, but do you have to deconstruct this into, or do you have to get some sort of? I mean, yeah, I do that in the validate chirp, so it'd be type parameters. Body. String. Because now I need to create an instance of this, so I can go var or I need to instantiate parameters somehow. Actually, no, it's just not used. Not used. Okay, so that's why. Then I just have to go decode. So I can go. Then I just go ampersand P. But then I could just go this error. It would be invalid JSON. But it looks like it would be more like this. Users creates, it's got to do some sort of query. Then map the query response. Right now this is just a guard. Port all the logic into this one. API validate chirp. Okay, so basically I have to take this. It's pretty much the same thing then. I'll just take this, X that, Control V, X this, Control V, oh, it says port the logic. Well, you could just put everything in there. Oh, wait, we take this actually. And then we could just port it. So I could just do handle chirp first. Which is what I would do. And then I just go validate chirp. So I just go valid chirp, valid error, handler, validate chirp, W, R. I just feed it the two things. That way it only really messes with these. Now the logic's all ported in here. I don't have to do anything new. But yeah, we'll continue this in the next video because this looks like it's going to be a long one. Not as long as the last one. The last one was fucking terrible. Oh my gosh, that must have been like, what, an hour, 2 hours? 3 hours? But there's so many pieces missing from that one, so maybe this will be better. Either way, stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.